Very good morning to respected faculty of PIMG. My name is Ankush Sharma. I am here to represent my presentation topic of a business environment. My presentation topic is Competition Act 2002. So, as we all know, Competition Act 2002, it's a new law called Competition Act 2002 has been inset and the replaced to extant law MRTP Act is dated in 1969. The new law has been emerged on 10 September 2007 via the Parliament. And the second one is we are talking about what is the objectives of Competition Act. As we all know, the board objectives of a Competition Act is laid down to be the permissible are Competitions Act 2002 notified in January 2003. As we all know, started objectives of the permissible and provide its establishment of the commission. And the second point is eliminates practices having a adverse effect to competitions. And second one promotes uncertain competitions in marketing. And also the last one is to protect customer
Rakesh
interest.
Maurya, and I'm giving the presentation of business environment, and my topic is Competition Act. So, what practices are stopped by it? Under this act, following are restricted practices, and these practices are stopped by this act. First is price fixing. If two or more fixes the same price or supply the goods, then it will be restricted practices. Second, bid rigging. If two or more suppliers exchange sensitive information of bid, then it will also be restricted practices and against competition. Third, resale price fixation. If a producer sells the good to the distributor on the condition that he will not sell any other price which is not fixed by producer. Fourth, exclusive dealing. This is also restricted price if a distributor purchases goods on the condition that supplier will not supply goods to another supplier. Above the all activities promotes monopoly, so under Competition Act, these are void and action of competition, commission and not entertained by civil code. Competition Act 2002 main features. First is anti-competitive practices section 3. Second, abuse of dominance section 4. Mergers and acquisition section 5 and 6. Competition advocacy section 49.
A very good afternoon to the respected faculty of PIMG. My name is Sonam Tomar and I am here to describe about my topic Competition Act. Now, coming to my points, anti-competitive agreements between enterprises. So, there are two types of anti-competitive agreements between the enterprises. First type, horizontal. Now, coming to the horizontal agreements between enterprise at the same stage of production, services, etc. is called as the horizontal agreements. Example are as follows: directly or indirectly determine purchases or sale prices. Second, limits or control production, supply markets, technical development, control production or investments. Third, directly or indirectly results in bid rigging or collusive rigging. Now, moving towards the point vertical agreement. Vertical agreement means the agreement between enterprises at different stages of production, distribution, etc. These kind of agreements includes arrangement or understanding or oral or in writing, not necessarily enforceable by law. Example are as follows: lies in arrangement, exclusively supply agreement, exclusively distribution agreement, refusal to deal, resale price, maintenance.
Hello everyone, my name is Yashika Oja and I am going to explain the concept of abuse of dominance. Dominance means a position of strength enabling an enterprise to operate independently of competitive pressure and to appreciably affect the relevant market, competition and consumers. The Competition Act 2002 focuses to sustain competition, protect the interest of consumers and ensure freedom of trade in markets of India. Dominant position under Section 4 of Competition Act 2002. Dominant position has been defined as a position enjoyed by an enterprise whereby it enables it to First point is operate independently of competitive forces prevailing in relevant market or affect its competitors or consumers or the relevant market in its favor. Now, abuse of dominant position under Section 4 of Competition Act 2002 says that an enterprise in dominant position performs any of the following acts. First is directly or indirectly imposes unfair or discriminatory practices. Second point is limits or restricts production of goods or provision of any services in any form. Third point is indulges in practice or practices resulting in denial of market access. Fourth point is makes conclusion of contracts subject to acceptance by other parties of supplementary obligations which have no connection with the subject of such contracts. Or fifth point is uses its dominant position in one relevant market to enter into or protect other relevant market. Now comes the difference between MRTP Act and Competition Act. MRTP Act is known as Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices Act, which came in year 1969, and Competition Act came in 2002. Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices MRTP Act 1969 was revoked and replaced by Competition Act 2002. MRTP Act was enacted to deal with monopolistic, restrictive and unfair trade practices, but due to certain limitations in MRTP Act, competition was introduced which changed the focus from curbing monopolies to promoting competition. Now there are various bases of comparison between MRTP Act and Competition Act. First is MRTP Act is the first competition law made in India which covers rules and regulations relating to unfair trade practices. Whereas Competition Act says that it is implemented to promote and keep up competition in the economy and ensure freedom of business. Second distinction says that there is no regulation of combinations in MRTP Act. Competition Act says that provision of regulation of combination is there. In MRTP Act, no advocacy rule is there, but in Competition Act, it provides advocacy rule. Fourth point is no power to impose penalty of offence in MRTP Act. Competition Act says that power to impose penalty of offence. Fifth point says that unfair trade practices are omitted in MRTP Act, whereas unfair trade practices are covered in Competition Act. Sixth point says that rule of approach is given in MRTP Act, whereas rule of reason approach is given in Competition Act. Thank you.